No nades, just the scope. Might be all he needs. First shot lands! He collapses!
To stay as they all begin to push on the side.
Oh!
A dribble with a nade.
Land. A third possibly on the way! How about that from Zai? Learn, gets a read on it, wants the challenge! Oh!
Lock up that.
Oh my God! Try, stunning it down, way run, it comes forward, and it's gonna be Tech, the last kill needed!
Throughout the 5-year stint of the CODM World Championship, it has produced the most unforgettable moments that have definitely left a mark on the community and are still talked about today. In this episode, we'll relive the most iconic plays in the entire history of CODM World Champs. Starting off at number 10 is this iconic Deathmachine play by Unlucky during the 2021 Eastern Championship versus Godlike Esports, wherein he single-handedly won the hardpoint match using the Deathmachine and taking down 6 Godlike players.
Vox, but they gave up those spawns, and it is so impossible to break into this hill. And Lucky, though, he might play spoiler. He gets in the back of spawn with the Deathmachine. He finds two. He's gonna find the third one as well. He might win this for his team. He just has to free fire this and turns on Lucky, fully streaked out, and wins the first hardpoint for Vox. What was almost a choke, Unlucky comes out on top.
He truly did. You talk about a flank there with the Deathmachine for the win. He was able to come up that hillside, get behind enemy lines, and from there, he went on an absolute tear for Vox.
Coming in at number 9 is this Annihilator play by Zai vs Tribe in 2022 Champs that had Caster Eye hold shift screaming on the top of his lungs as he made one of the most insane Annie shots you'll ever see in CODM Esports.
Wolves starting to light things up. 10 plays up against 8. Annihilator up for Zai. Trying to lock him off the spawn. A second one will land. A third possibly on the way. How about that from Zai? An absolute menace. An 8v4 situation. Tribe's not done yet. They're taking progress. Nearly locked in, but Tribe get the regain.
Next up at number 8 is Lucaszin Sniper Ace versus Stalwart from the recent 2025 Champs. A 1 in a million play that we don't see that often, and Lucas just pulled it off against the second best Garena team.
Trying to get forward, trying to get aggressive, and getting punished for it. Lucaszin responds! Woo! Okay. Quick hitter for 2. Make it 3. Yo! Give him the ace! Oh, mercy! Holy cow!
At number 7, we have Band's unbelievable 9-kill streak versus Wolves in 2022. Back when North America were at the top of their game, Band was one of those players that can really shine for his team, and this was his best highlight from that year's Champs.
You're right there to take down Peg. Now the pressure is countered.
This is not where you want to be if you're Wolves. Trying to make your way through the old Abe bomb site, not what I would call ideal. Band. Yep, furthering on the pain. Oh Lord, this could get dangerous. Band playing for this little pixel peek. Hello, goodbye. Oh goodness, oh it's bad, it's bad. Oh, stop it, Band. Oh, don't do it, even off the reload. Oh, great heavens.
7 in a row. Fully streaked out of their eyeballs. Have an operator. Just hitting the same routes, top balcony. Grandma's, what is going on? Finally gets traded out as the clock ends. And yeah, just have yourself a game, kid.
Player Cam, he's just sitting here like smiling. Hey, you guys gonna trade me? No? All right.
Any traders?
For 6th place is a team performance by Elevate, where they absolutely destroyed Wolves for 2 straight hills, going 115-0 at Apocalypse. Elevate came into last year's Worlds as the favorites to win it, and they further asserted their dominance through this hardpoint masterclass.
Where these SMGs for Elevate might be lurking.
And with that, locking down lanes, transmitting good information, as an early flip the map for Elevate.
Yeah, this is a massive moment for them again
as well. So Elevate are sticking it to Wolves here early, who are down and down bad, 40-0, with P2 coming up next.
Kendi has full streaks, Predator missile also being called in by Yoke. Maintain presence on the ruin side.
Unreal.
Bang.
Unreal start. the right read. You smoke out the jump wall. You try to hit over towards Temple, but the problem is the War Machine.
Throwing numbers all the way through the tunnel, and they're just getting blown to pieces. The bot and Elevate have collected every hardpoint second available thus far.
Absolutely blanked. Oh, and the exit kill.
Down by Clo, the immediate response from Susanna from the Claw, but Yopi's very much so alive with the Sparrow, and then PJ dips into a Purifier, gets shut down, but Yopi with the Sparrow is the absolute truth. Predator missile to add insult to injury. 25 seconds to fight over here at 3, and Wolves finally get on the board, but it's a red stick.
No, Yopi! Huge double out of Yopi. Just really feeling themselves now are Elevate, and Wolves are being dismantled. Oh my God.
Breaking into top 5 is this Wallbang play and Goliath steal by Marshy versus ARP from the 2021 Western Champs Grand Finals. With the help from a teammate's Dragonfire, Marshy took out the ARP players through the wall and stole their Goliath to win the title for Tribe.
Goliath, but he was getting it done with everything.
It's crazy because I honestly overlooked the fact that Marshy was pushing the back with the Goliath, and it looked like ARP did as well. There were 3 members of ARP right outside of the door of the hill. It was only Marshy. It was Marshy by himself. Should they all 3 hit that? That's a contest. That's a wipe. That's possibly the game, but I guess they overestimated the amount of pressure that was inside, and Marshy single-handedly got the rest of the second.
I was worried about him here. Hardpoint is contested. Zia's there. He's got enough, but he hops off the... No! Ban takes him off the hard point. Tribe Gaming. They are your Western Regional Champions.
Hashtag fear the tribe. ARP, GG, well played. Tribe Gaming, the kings of Call of Duty Mobile for the Western World Championship 2021. Whew.
I said Marshy didn't have enough time to get in the Goliath.
With that domination where 2 points was the only difference. Tribe Gaming, take a look at that. It doesn't get more official than this.
At number 4 is Tectonic clutching up to knock Wolves out of the 2022 World Champs playoffs. An intense ending to a hardpoint match as Tech gets the final kill with a pistol and letting Wolves know with a post-match gesture.
This is all going to be off of the gunfights inside. Finds his way in from the side. He will find 4 in a row. Is it enough?
Tribe still contested, but Neon's earned himself a claw! It's shut down! Tribe, they can put it away here! Can they find the kills they need? Bang! More heroics from the side staircase! Tribe trying to put the game away right here! They also have the benefit of the proximal spots to do, but they want to see a W right here, right now! Wolves still fighting! They need to break! It's all coming to the front door! Tribe shutting it down, way run it comes forward! And it's gonna be Tech! The last kill needed! They get the final Tech! They secure it just before the hard point moves! Tribe send the East packing home!
I cannot believe it. Half a second afterwards, and that last little tick does not come through. Absurd scenes coming through from Tribe. Composure.
Coming in at 3rd place is the most impressive clutch ever in CODM Champs history. A 1v2 and a Collateral by Jezz during the 2022 Worlds Playoffs versus Inco Gaming.
B2.
Postplan has one on Statue. Crozen gonna be able to take down Vague, throwing shoulders, seeing where the play is gonna be coming from. And Jezz, he's not gonna have information that the players are coming from this.
This is just quick soap city from Jezz. No nades, just the scope. Might be all he needs. First shot lands! He collects him! What? Oh my God!
We talked about it. Jezz lives for these moments. Take a look at it one more time. You can't write a better story than that.
Now at number 2, dubbed as the 300k shot, is a cross-map wallbang snipe by Kenshi versus AMT in the Grand Finals of Eastern Champs 2021. He made another wallbang after it, and his teammates did the rest, as Blacklist secured Garena's first ever championship title.
Stick to what's been working for you guys, which is getting picks with your sniper. And now Kenshi trying to lock up that. Oh my God! Oh my God! Heaven goes down. 5 versus 4. Very, very expensive. 5-4. A minute and 5 seconds left. Tournament vibes.
Playmaker. Oh, thought he was going to get another wall.
Please.
Irfan J, take out the Clutch King, and you've got this already, Kenshi. take out the clutch. There, Jay exposes himself.
Shoot!
Now the smoke. He should be able to go in there for the plant, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Adapt. Is he going to make the play? Yes, finally.
Oh my God! Yes, you got it! Yes, you got it! 5 versus 3. And Celio takes out AG. 4 versus 3, but 10 takes the trade. 4 versus 2. Shut up. Here we go. Skirt takes out Shut Up. 10 gets it. And we have champions. Eastern champions. Blacklist Ultimate. Blacklist International Ultimate. They defied the odds. Went to a game 5. And are champions for the Eastern Finals. Blacklist International Ultimate. Congratulations. It had to go to a game 5. It had to go to a round 11. But in the end, they are the champions of the Eastern Final.
Finally, at number 1, and the most iconic CODM World Championship play of all time, is Neutrino's triple nade kill versus LG, then being able to pull off an insane 7-0 SND result in Game 5 that knocked out the favorites in that year's champs. When the world wrote off India, Godlike showed them otherwise as they eliminated Vague's team and making it into their very first ever Grand Finals.
Happened, the side of LG is struggling like we've never seen them struggle before in the semi-finals game. Ladies and gentlemen, India are here to stay as they all begin to push on the side of a triple with a nade. Prevail gets the knock. All of a sudden, Tech is the only one alive. It takes a double kill, but it's not enough. Lurd is gonna finish him up with the gloves. What in the world is going on? Someone please help me to understand. This doesn't make sense. India are one single round away from the Grand Finals.
Band playing through mid, has snuck behind the majority of this play. Learn, gets a read on it, wants the challenge! Oh! With the shotgun, are you kidding? Bomb planted! Godlike, looking for the flawless meltdown. Luminosity, trembling, scared to make a move. How do you open this up? Trade comes out. Prevail holding the front door!
They done it!
It's perfect! And Cinderella stays in the tournament! The heavy favorites slapped out in top 4.
Wow, what a moment. What a moment, let him have it there.
A picture that needs no words. India for the first time make it to the top 8.
East is best, West is best. Guys, East is best, West is ass! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go, West! East. Oh shit.
That has got to feel good, knowing how much effort they have put in since last time around. You said it during the cast Cinderella story. We just heard it in the interview.